What's up, everybody? Good morning. Just getting my notes for today straightened out because I actually do have a specific conversation to have with you today. But aside from that, good morning, everybody. Happy day 34. Day 34. I'm a little impressed with myself that I actually remember the numbers all the time each morning. But good morning, everybody. It is day 34. Tomorrow is our weekly wrap up where we kind of go over the week real quick and we answer all of your questions that you may have. And of course, I do answer questions with each session each day when we get to the end if we have some time. But Friday, tomorrow, is specifically for you. Good morning, Rosie. Nice to see you. Friday morning is specifically for you. I try to answer the questions as best I can each day when we're live, but on Fridays I don't have a topic scheduled. So it's really just questions and answers, whether you want to talk about the sessions that we've been having, meditation, or you want to talk about something going on in your life, that's okay. We could talk about the universe, black holes, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever you want. If there's something on your mind, something in your heart that is just constantly there, constantly repeating its presence, making you feel anything other than nice and peaceful and content, then you can share that with me. So tomorrow is all about you on Friday. And then the rest of the week are topics and meditations. And as I just said when we started, today is our 34th day. I have been going live every day for the past 6 weeks, 11 a.m. New York time, right here on 3 different social media platforms at the same time. And all of the videos that I've done afterwards are available on all of the social media platforms with the exception of one because we can't upload longer than 10 minutes. Thank you for the hearts this morning. I saw that. I love seeing the hearts on the screen because you feel me, you hear me, you see me, you know my intention. And when you touch the screen and send the hearts back, I know that's you sending that love and that gratitude and energy back to me. And to be completely honest, in that moment, we together are projecting out pure gratitude and love out to the collective. And that's what it's all about. So thank you so much. It's exactly what I'm talking about. So as I was saying, you can watch all of these videos. Don't think today, just because you're watching, oh, this is day 34, I'm not going to watch this because I've missed the other days. You can go back. And I promise you, from video 1 all the way today, they all have their place. They all have their purpose. And we've gone over everything from gratitude to setting up your space to embracing forgiveness to what true healing is. We've done sound healing, all of that. So you have these choices. And aside from that, and I'm only wasting time just allowing some people to join in. So I apologize. The last thing I'll say is I have over 8,000 videos online. So while you're there watching the replays of all these, you can scroll through my videos. And I promise you this, I guarantee you this, because one of the issues that you're having in your life, one of the issues that many are having in their life with manifesting the life they want or becoming who they dream to be, is you're spreading yourself out there too thin. Now, I always say noise and information, all of that stuff we put on our mind. And of course, some of it is good. I read amazing books. I watch amazing movies and documentaries. I connect and talk to amazing people. So there is great insight and information. There is good noise and information, but most of it is clutter and chaos. And what you're trying to do in your life is manifest, create that life that truly resonates joy, peace, and gratitude. You want to wake up every day, have all of the things you need in your life, not want for anything, and feel and look really good. For the most part, right? That's what we want, a good, happy, blessed life. Well, if you keep going out there every day and you listen to a little bit of what that person has to say and you follow that spiritual path a little bit, but you incorporate a little bit of that religion, and then you go to that therapist, and then you see that Reiki healer, and then you're going to that sound, you're spreading yourself out too thin. Discipline, forming discipline, really is about discipline, and you can't do that. So my point was not to take any more of your time because I want to talk about today's topic. I have over 8,000 videos online. And I have talked about everything from Jesus to the devil, to the Mars retrograde, to fractal patterns, to DMT, to love, to children, to meditation, to everything and anything. And I promise you, if you like how I sound, if you enjoy my videos, if you enjoy anything I have to say, then you will love digging into some of my videos. So while you're going back there watching these videos and all the replays of these daily sessions, scroll through some of the videos. Now, what we're going to talk about today is manifesting, really, truly manifesting in your reality. And I'm going to go over some things. I have notes in front of you, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just posted to one platform so far, I'll put it on the rest later, a video, the top 5 ways to manifest in your future. Now, it's a 3-minute video. So you could go watch that video and not even have to hear what I'm going to say right now, but I'm going to get into a little more depth and just talk about it casually rather than my formatted video. And then we're going to do a nice meditation today. And we are going to have a mantra in that meditation that's going to help your subconscious mind work in favor of your conscious mind to help you realign and manifest your future. Thank you so much. And I really do. I have to just say, I love seeing that when you tap on the screen and you take that moment just to interact with me. It means the world to me. It's incredibly inspiring to see it. We're sharing an energy. We're projecting that out into the collective. And yes, you are showing the algorithm that my video is enjoyable and more people should be seeing it. So tap the shit out of the screen. And I'm kidding because I always say to you, I don't want anything from you. There's no ultimatums, no obligations. Whether there's one of you or 100 of you, it's all ripples in the pond. So I'm good with it. But I do love seeing it because it does show me you're listening, you're here with me, you're sharing that energy with me. So I thank you very much. Thank you. With that being said, manifesting. So I have my notes in front of you. This is different from the video I just posted. So when I just said you don't have to really watch this, you can go watch that video. I kind of was joking. I want you to really hear this, but I do want you afterwards to go watch the video. And if you like it, share it or add it to favorites. Again, help me out because I used to be doing so well with the algorithm and they made changes and it's really become a lot of fluff and chaos and just nonsense. And we have to teach the algorithm that the things that have substance, the things that are genuine are what need to be seen, not people running straight forward into a wall. I mean, seriously, we should have evolved way past that kind of stupidity a long time ago. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is focus on the essence, not the form. And what I mean is, I wrote manifestation works best when you focus on the essence or feeling you wish to experience rather than the specific outcomes. So, for example, instead of manifesting a specific job, focus on the feeling of fulfillment and the purpose that that job will create for you. This really does align with your energy better and it broadens the range of opportunities. So don't focus on the outcome, don't focus on the goal so much. Focus and really be aware of the feelings that you will have when you have that, but have them now. You following me? And this isn't, act as if you already have it. That is a part of it. But I'm really trying to emphasize that, think about this. You want, let's just say $1 billion, right? Let's just say something that everybody would love, right? Let's just say $1 billion because we could do so much good with it, not selfishness. So $1 billion. We don't focus on the $1 billion. I want that $1 billion. I need that $1 billion. We focus on that freedom, that feeling, that excitement, that inspiration that we would be able to do with that money for ourselves, our family, our friends, the world, and strangers. I mean, $1 billion, I would just go nuts with it, right? So you feel that. So when you're thinking about it, you have to have that energy. So that's what I'm talking about. The second is now what I was just saying, cultivate the feeling of having, not wanting. And before I even look at my notes, let me just say something to you. When you say, I want, if you say, I want this, I want, you cannot have, thank you for the hearts, thank you. You cannot have what you want. Repeat those words in your head. I cannot have what I want. What does he mean? I mean that if you sit there and say, I want a new car, I want a better job, I want a better life, what am I doing? I'm creating the energy and the feelings of want. I'm affirming, I want. And what is the universe going to give me back more of? Want. So again, you have to have the feeling that you will have now when you have it. And this next part, you have to cultivate the feeling of having it, not wanting it. And a common pitfall in manifestation is remaining in the state of wanting, which only attracts more wanting. Instead, cultivate the feeling of already having what you desire. This involves visualizing and embodying the emotions and state of being which would accompany achieving your goal, effectively drawing it closer to you. So aside from feeling the gratitude and the excitement of it, you already have to, in your mind, convince and believe that you already do have it. It's already in your life. Okay. Now, when I was growing up, I used to say all the time, I always get what I want. Now, there's a difference between I want that. I always get what I want. And it's true because when I would see something or someone, whether it would be a girl or a thing, and I'm being honest, that's mine. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have that. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that. And I don't mean like doing that as in a person. I'm just saying those things, these actions and events. I always looked at them growing up as a young kid. And this was before I knew anything about manifestation. I always would look at something and say, yup, that's mine. I'm going to have that. Oh, yeah, that's mine. Those words, that's mine, was always a big thing with me, whether it was drum sets, cymbals, or things like that. Oh, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. Oh, that's mine. And I would always get what I wanted because I'd feel that excitement. I would see it. I'd believe it. I would think it's mine, and the universe would provide, my friend. So really cultivate the feeling of having, not wanting, and maintain those feelings of what it will bring to you when you do have it. And the third one, excuse me, is aligning with your intentions. So true manifestation requires alignment. So alignment between your thoughts and your emotions and your actions. So ensure that your actions support your intentions and that you maintain positive thoughts and emotions that reinforce your desired outcome. Because this really creates a powerful vibration that attracts those circumstances. And really what's happening here is I tell you all the time, you know what you like in life and you know what you don't like in life. So when you start distancing yourself and pushing away the things that do not serve you, and you start to surround yourself with what inspires you, that triggers and connects with the subconscious and the higher awareness and the universe. And then you start becoming more aware of more things that you like and that are in line with who you want to be. You start becoming aware of them. It's not like they're magically just showing up. You're just starting to notice them because your energy has elevated and is matching those things. So that's a really important one, the alignment with intention. Okay. And again, all this is available afterwards. And there is a condensed 3-minute version of this I just posted. So here's a big one. This is huge. Release the outcome and trust the process. So I'm going to read this slow. While it is important to be clear about what you wish to manifest, it is equally crucial to detach from the specific outcome and trust the process. This means accepting that the universe might have a different possibility or a better path to achieving your desired state. So release that state of control and remain open to unexpected opportunities. And that is exactly what I was just talking about. That once you are on the path, you're feeling it, you're seeing it, you're believing it, you've got it, it's yours. You're going to start noticing and seeing things that align with parts of you that you might not even be aware of yet. That's when things inspire and influence. How many times have you tasted something and go, oh my God, that's delicious. I'm so glad I tried that. Or how many times have you seen something and gone, oh wow, that's beautiful. I never even thought of that. I never even considered that. Right? So when we start raising our vibrations and opening up ourselves without that expectation and resistance and ultimatum, we start to see and feel and sense more. More becomes aware. We're observing more. We're open to those things and they present themselves to us. So beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. And the last one, and then we can have our nice meditation. And if anybody has questions, we could do some questions today. And if not, you can all wait till tomorrow. What I was saying about the questions and answers earlier is if you're not comfortable sharing publicly for people to see, you can always private message me. I respond to every single private message I get. So the fifth one is consistent practice and patience. Patience, 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 patience. Manifestation is not instantaneous and not often requires a consistent. And I'm sorry, I want to restart that because I misread my my own writing. Manifestation is not instantaneous and often requires a consistent practice of visualization, affirmation, and reflection. Patience is the key as the universe works at its own pace. Trust that your desires are being woven into your life as long as you stay true to your vision and continue to work towards it with an open heart. So, I can give you a perfect example of this. The Life Center. I want to open up a free meditation and mindfulness studio that's always open for everyone everywhere. And I don't just want one in my area, I want them in your area. We need a free place that is acceptable to all faiths and spirituality, to where all who coming accept that freedom and equality. And we come and we listen to people speak, hear and share their tools and techniques, take part in meditations, hear spiritual teachers come and speak. And this is a place that is funded by you, by $2 donations a month, $1 donations. I have almost 300,000 followers on social media. If every single one of them gave me $1, I would have about 20 life centers. And I've tried. I've had private communities to pay. I do one-on-one sessions. Anything I make, I put in the piggy bank. I'm getting nowhere with it, and I'm not defeated. I don't feel discouraged by it. I said the other day, obviously, for some reason, it's not time for that to happen. And when it is, it will, and the universe will provide that. And when I really stop and think about it and look at my life, what's going on? We moved here just under 2 years ago. I'm still painting, you know what I mean, in rooms. So there's things that have to happen before that. And the same with your life. Let me just hold off here for a second. Well, we finished with those 5 anyway. I say this to you all the time, and we did go over this kind of today. It's not the outcome. You know, you're trying to manifest a better job, a better apartment, better health, a better partner. Those things already exist. It's not like you're trying to manifest a new life form that has to materialize out of nowhere. Anything you're trying to manifest already exists. If it's a car, it's being manufactured on some assembly line. If it's a person, they're walking around somewhere. If it's money, it's already been printed. If it's health, the food, the medical community, the health community, we are all out there at your disposal. But it takes you. And that's the big point of manifesting in your reality. Too many people look at that end result. I want that. I want that. You're affirming want, you're not going to get it back. And they're missing the big point. the entire path to it. And that path is filled with dominoes. And every single one of those dominoes has to be in place to fall properly to get to the right result at the end. And it is the same thing with your life. You want to achieve things, do things, and become things, but there are other things in your life and around your life and in your mind and heart that have to be resolved, shifted, adjusted, done, and created before you can even think about manifesting that big ultimate goal. So please, my friend, that is why mindfulness, being here in the present moment and not being lost in thought and emotion or fear or anxiety or any of those things, is the single most important thing that you can incorporate into your spiritual or regular life. Because when you are here and not trapped in all of those thoughts and emotions or memories and actions and events, you're present, you're clear, you're aware, and you are just resonating and vibrating in that perfect energy to see and feel and sense the things that you're trying to understand. What I mean is, we get those signs and sensors, our chakras, the 9/11, the birds, the songs, the breadcrumbs of life, right? We constantly move in that wrong direction, navigating towards the darkness, but there is a path to the lightness. And when we can follow that, when we can be aware of those things and see those signs, we will be on that path. And mindfulness, being here in the present moment, is the only way that you can do any of those things. It's the only way to maintain a vibrational state of existence, is to be mindful of everything you're doing. That is why I am here every day live, 11 a.m. New York time, so we can have these conversations. I can give you the tools and techniques, and then we can take some time and go within and let go a little bit and connect with who and what we truly are just a little bit more, like we're about to do. So please get into a comfortable position. When I say comfortable, I mean you can sit up, you can lie down today. It's absolutely fine. You can support your head with a pillow, you can lie back, whatever's comfortable. I do prefer personally to meditate, even though I'm always in pain because of my ruptures. But I love when I breathe in and I let my spine settle down on itself and support my body. It's always my arms I have to do something with, because I get into really uncomfortable pain if I'm sitting too long. So you'll always see me moving this arm around during a meditation, because sometimes I just can't breathe into the sensation and let it be. I have to alleviate the distraction. So, my friend, comfortable in your position. Let's take a quick second just to give a quick scan of our body. For those of you who have been doing with me every day, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who are not, right now, you're tense. Some are sitting like this, you're like this, you're like this. Let's relax all that stuff. And we start from the top of the head. We just bring our attention to the skin on our forehead, the temples, the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw, just the face in general. And just kind of relax your skin, the muscles, right? Great. The tongue in your mouth. Take a second, push it to the roof, press it to the bottom, let it go. Great. Working our way down, adjust your arms, get yourself nice and comfortable. Breathe in, like a sigh of relief, let your body relax down, working that relaxation down. Another breath in, let it all out. Thank you so much. Again, another breath in, just relaxing down the hips, the groin, the rear, the legs, just relaxing the lower back, the spine. Breathing in. Excellent, excellent. Down the shins, the calves, the feet. Now, while your eyes are open, I want to just show you something. You breathe in, right? Be aware of your whole body. And I do this with you with your eyes closed often. Just exhale. Continue to breathe, taking nice deep breaths in. Your eyes are open. You're exhaling. You can be aware of every part of your body without looking at it or touching it. And I do this with you with your eyes closed, and we will. But even right now, if I say to you, the heel on your right foot, you're looking at me, you're breathing in, but you can sense the shape, the feeling, the energy that manifests and creates your heel. The same thing with your right ear. If I say, just bring your awareness to your right ear, you can feel it. You can feel it on your face. It's amazing. We are so in tune and connected to everything when we allow ourselves to be. Right now, the room you're in, there's sounds in the room. Somebody could be watching TV or talking. The refrigerator could be humming. Even the universe has frequencies and vibrations. Can you hear? Take a deep breath in. Now feel this. Close your eyes. Do you feel that disconnect? That step into your stillness? When I close my eyes, I feel this complete disconnect from the exterior world, although I am still a part of it and everything. I could still hear those sounds. I don't force them or block them because they're doing their thing. They have nothing to do with me. So we let all sounds be. We accept them as they are. Even my body, my eyes are closed, but my left elbow, your left elbow, you can sense it, feel it, you know it's right there. The top of your head, the tip of your nose, your chin, your chest, your arms, your legs. Take a deep breath in and just feel how connected to your entire body you are in this moment. Within, in the sacred space, nothing in here can hurt us. Nothing can be taken away from us. If you're still taking deep breaths, gently let go of controlling the breath. Calmly and peacefully, patiently, just slowly let your breath return to normal. In this moment, we are aware of the sounds. We are aware of our body. We are aware of our natural breath. Everything is as it should be in this moment. Even the thoughts that come to mind, they belong here. If something inside you is showing you a thought, then there's something that needs to be seen, resolved, understood. You can even slightly feel the emotion rise inside. That's all okay. It's what it's meant for. Observe how these actions and events, observe how these sounds, sensations affect the body. But you are safe. You are within the sacred space. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing can be taken away from you. Just sit within and let everything, even your thoughts, just be as they should be. Just simply sit within. Repeat these words after me. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. I am open and ready to receive the abundance of the universe. My intentions manifest into reality with grace and ease. Letting everything in this moment be thoughts, sensations, and sounds. Feel within. Manifest within the emotions of love, gratitude, and kindness. See the faces, the places. See what's in your heart that invokes and manifests those feelings. Love, gratitude, kindness. I see my children, my wife, my animals, my home, the faces of my friends. I see the world, the universe, everything. In this moment, I feel abundant love and gratitude for myself and for everything, literally and physically everything. And in this moment, I don't hold this to the self. You can manifest this within whenever you want to. We can resonate and vibrate in this energy whenever we want to. But the world, others, they need to feel this. So I ask in this moment that you freely share this without expectation, without ultimatum. Just freely share your love and gratitude and kindness out to all life, all life, all life, everywhere and anywhere. See the world. Envision the earth in the mind's eye. Send that planet all the love and gratitude and kindness you can. This is what the world needs manifested right now. And individually, we have this ability, this superpower. We can sit within and create this energy and freely share it whenever we want, my friends. Whenever we want. Take a deep breath in and lengthen the spine, centering the body. Exhale. Deep breath in, gently wiggling the toes and fingers, engaging the body and exhaling. One more breath in, keeping the eyes closed. Exhale. Stay within for another minute or two. And when you feel ready, when you are comfortable, gently open your eyes. Thank you. There we go. Don't rush. Take your time. Allow yourself to slowly come back whenever you're ready. When you open your eyes, still be aware of those feelings and sensations, that calmness and stillness, those visions, the affirmation or mantra, I should say. You can carry this with you. I say it all the time. How you feel right now, you can take this with you and go forward in your day. And when you feel yourself getting pulled or tested, remind yourself of this moment. Seriously, just think back to this morning hanging out with Jay. It was relaxing, it was peaceful. What did we do? Oh, yeah, we took deep breaths and we calmed ourselves and we talked about manifesting our reality. And if you need to, reach out and send me a message, ask something. Like I said, you're always more than welcome to ask something, comment, have something to say. I'm here to answer it. And we do have some time right now. So if anybody does have anything going on in their life, if there's something you want to talk about, wondering about, please, I'd be honored to read it and lend some insight and guidance. If not, don't worry about it. You know, it's totally okay. You can always message me privately. And tomorrow, Friday, is our your day where we do all the questions and answers and stuff. Rosie, when I close my eyes, I see a bright white light. That's great. I'm assuming it's not from a bright light in the room, but when I stay within, when I reach about the 20-minute mark in meditation, and I always go beyond that. When I meditate on myself, my private meditations are always at least 30 minutes, more over an hour now, because I kind of given up one of my morning meditations for this. So I meditate longer privately on my own. And every time I get past the 20-minute mark, the strong visualizations start coming in. So don't worry about that bright light, Rosie. What I would say, what I would suggest to you is when you're in meditation and you have that image in the mind's eye, use that as your anchor as well, not just the breathing or the mantra that we're doing. Look at focus your awareness and your attention and just watch that light. See how it changes and shapes and morphs into other things and see what else appears. But that's totally great. That's totally cool. Sunflower Mama, thank you. Thank you. I practiced this. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, and it doesn't look like anybody has any questions this morning. What? Oh, knowingness, not beliefs. No, that's exactly right. I'm not sure in what context you're saying that, but it's interesting when people say to me, and I try to respond, I try to answer this respectfully, just because again, bending to the status quo, which we shouldn't really be doing. But when people say to me, "What are my spiritual beliefs?" I always just will answer that, but I will never say they're not beliefs. I don't believe, I know. It's a knowing for me, and it is not a belief. And that's why I always kind of hold, uh, I refrain from sharing it. What do I say to you all the time? I'm not here to get you to walk my path or embrace my spiritual beliefs or knowing, we should say. I'm not here to teach you that and bring you into it. If you want to, if you want to know what my beliefs are, if you want to practice what I practice and all of those things, you want to connect to, that's all fine. You can ask me about it. I have no problem answering it. But that's a beautiful way of saying it. It's not beliefs, it's a matter of knowing. And if you'd like to know a little bit about what it is I believe, I do have something for you. Not to change the subject, and I'm not segueing out of anything, but my first book, we'll talk about this because this person wrote something else. Were you ever addicted to any substances? No, 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 no. I mean, things like cannabis and stuff, but I wouldn't call it an addiction. For me, cannabis is one of those things that shouldn't be illegal. It's as natural as an apple. It grows, you pick it, it dries, you consume it. But no, like cocaine and alcohol. I was addicted to cigarettes. I did smoke from the time I was about 13 to about 30. No, that's a lie. I was older than 30. Hold on. So yeah, I'm about 40 years old, I'd say. So from a time about like 13, 14 years old to I was about 40, I smoked cigarettes. So I was addicted to cigarettes. Never really addicted to alcohol. I didn't like it. I never really liked alcohol. Just didn't like the way it made me feel. Growing up in Queens in the projects in New York, of course, I did things. I tried this and dabbled in that and fucked with this, excuse my French, but was never addicted to anything like that. And in this day and age, I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. I do, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody. I do smoke cannabis. For multiple reasons. One is for pain because of the two ruptures I live, and I have a medicinal card for those purposes. For neuropathy, spasticity, I get muscle spasms all over my chest, my back. I get the feelings of like having a heart attack all the time, and I'm not having a heart attack. So I do smoke cannabis, and I also do just smoke it in the recreational sense of like meditating and just chilling out and stuff. But no, I'm not addicted to any substances, although I have tried quite a few substances. And see, that's what I mean. I'm going to be honest with you. If you ask me a question, I'm going to be honest with you. If everything I've shared for you, you find beautiful and insightful, and then I say one thing like, oh, I smoke cannabis here and there, and that makes you go, oh, that has nothing to do with me. You have to understand that would be all on you. And for those people, I always get amazed how somebody can say one thing and somebody can never listen to them again. You can say a million and one amazing, incredible things, but you say that one thing that goes against somebody's current perspective, and that could be held against you by them for a long time. And that's really the type of perspective when I say, I don't care who you are, what you've done, what color your skin is. I don't care what you refer to you as, yourself. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what bad things you've done in your life. I don't really care about those things. I'm not judging you on those things because I understand when that happened, when you did that, when that moment arose, it was you responding based on your current perspective. You're not who you were then today. So we shouldn't be judging people, and we should allow that freedom, equality, and that's the root to forgiveness. But thank you for asking that. And let's see. You do you, no judgment. Thank you. Want to try mushrooms? If they leave, then they aren't meant to stay. Appreciation for all things. Thank you so much. These are beautiful things you're saying to me. You want to try mushrooms. Psilocybin is great. And I really, I'm sorry for saying great. Like, I don't want to sound influential, and you have to do what's right for you. But when I was younger and tried mushrooms, freaked out, didn't like it, got really paranoid. When I did it later in life, I loved it. I absolutely had an incredible experience. I was completely connected to something else. It was just a beautiful personal experience for me. But I have also done ayahuasca, and I've also done 5-MeO, DMT. I've tried those things later in life, because when I've done things like hallucinogenics, or even tried them when I was a teenager or a young adult, I always felt very paranoid. They always, just something didn't feel right. And it's because, I truly believe it's because energetically, spiritually, I wasn't ready to be that open. Maybe that's the easiest way to say it. And later in life, after certain things have happened and transitioned and certain experiences, I dove into a couple of things. When I say dove in, I don't mean I did it lots of times. I did psilocybin once. It was probably about 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Uh, Same thing. The ayahuasca and DMT was probably within the last 8 years. Other than that, I haven't done anything in over 40 years. I'm 56 years old, so. You are a drug user. No, I'm not a drug user. I'm sitting here talking about things that can help people expand. And if you would just, not have that mentality when you look at it, things like psilocybin are being legalized and used in the therapeutic community for those things. And what's so funny is, I love when people say, "Oh, well, you use drugs." I guarantee you, you're going home and having a drink, or you're smoking cigarettes, or you're consuming something that is the same exact things, because people don't think cigarettes and alcohol is a drug. They most certainly are. But no, I don't. I do not drink alcohol. I'm a vegetarian. I stretch. I do yoga. I do all of those amazing things. I do smoke some cannabis. And I did try some of those things in the sense of spirituality, just to see what it is there, because I once what really lured me into that aspect was, I saw a documentary called The Spirit Molecule. It's available on YouTube. Incredible documentary. And I had all of these things going on in life, and this one guy in the documentary, you can see the tears welling up in his eyes, and he just sits and he's like, thousands of years of insight and information in 15 minutes. How could I not have tried that? So when I heard that, I was like, I want to experience this. I want to see if this is true, and in a very proper and very safe setting, I did it. I can't stand when people just use that type of perspective. It's just such a shitty way to look at the world. And it's exactly that perspective I'm begging people to let go of. We should not be judging people based on the choices they make. If you are not hurting another person or not hurting yourself, and you are trying to be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday, then nobody should have a problem with that. And if they do, then, like you just said, they are just not meant to be a part of your reality. And back to what I said and what today's topic was: manifesting your reality. Every single choice you make in life dictates your life. What you did in the past, who and what you were, has led you here to today. And who you're going to be tomorrow and in the future is decided by what actions you take today or what actions you don't take. So right now, understand you are manifesting your future. 5 minutes from now, 2 days from now, and 20 years from now is all being rooted and seeded today. So, my friends, with that being said, have a nice day. Thank you for your question. I keep looking down here because where it is, but thank you for your question. Thank you for your beautiful words and sentiments. Thank you, Rosie, for your kind words and the hearts, and for you who had to just share that type of Ignorance, I appreciate you because you gave me an opportunity to show why that perspective is a really, really dangerous perspective. So, everyone, have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Be good. Be good. Be good. And let everybody just live, man. Focus on yourselves. Focus on